Hair is more than just hair. I believe hair is deeply connected to identity, confidence, and the freedom to express yourself. My hair has always been really thick and hard to maintain. I was always told that having short hair would be easier to take care of, and I felt like I didn't have a say or even a voice, even if I hated my short hair. As I grew older, it was the same system, and I felt almost embarrassed in a way. It wasn't until the 7th grade I finally spoke out about my hair. I wanted to dye it. Coming from a foreign family, my family believed no one knew my hair like Asian people knew my hair. Eventually, I walked out of that salon with bright red hair. For the first time, I realized how deeply my appearance affected the way I saw myself. After dyeing my hair red, I stopped trusting other people with something that felt so personal to me. Every time I looked in the mirror, it felt like I was looking at a version of myself that I didn't recognize anymore. Because of that, I let my hair grow for almost 3 years. By sophomore year, it had gotten so long and low-key damaged. My family would make comments like, "Your hair looks messy," or "You'd look more put together if you cut it." I never said anything back because I was grown up and taught to treat elders with respect. But those comments will always stick with me. Eventually, one of my close friends with a similar ethnic background as me recommended a stylist they trusted. Even then, I was still nervous sitting in a salon chair. What hurt most was realizing that even with the stylist who shared my culture, I still never felt understood. These were people who were supposed to know hair like mine, yet I still felt disconnected from my hair and honestly, from myself too. This experience completely changed the way I viewed my hair. For so long, I saw it as something difficult that needed to be fixed or controlled. I cared too much about what other people thought and whether I looked put together enough for them. But over time, I realized my hair was never really the problem. The problem was letting other people's opinions decide how I felt about myself. Whether my hair was long, short, dyed, damaged, straight, or messy, none of these things changed who I was as a person. Hair may seem small to other people, but for me, it became one of the first ways I learned to speak up for myself. I used to think self-confidence came from finally having good hair. Now I think it comes from being comfortable enough to make your own choices without constantly worrying about fitting someone else's standards. Every time I sit in a salon chair now, I'm learning to trust myself more instead of trying to become someone else. Looking back, I think I used to give my hair way more control over how I felt about myself than it actually deserved. Hair is more than just hair to me. It's a form of expression, independence, and identity. It's kind of weird looking back now because I used to stress about it so much, and now it's just a normal part of my routine. And when you're around people who truly accept you, your hair stops feeling like something you need to be ashamed of.